Yo, what's up guys? Saffron Seekers is back with another banger travel guide, and this time we're hitting up Chicago, the Windy City. From iconic landmarks to world-class museums and finger-licking food, Chicago has something for everyone. Whether you're an art enthusiast, a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for a good time, Chicago's got your back. So, buckle up as we take you on a whirlwind tour of the top 10 places you absolutely cannot miss when you're in the Chi. First up, we're kicking things off at Millennium Park, home to the most Instagrammed bean in the world, Cloudgate, or as the cool kids call it, the Bean. This shiny silver sculpture is like a giant, distorted mirror that'll have you saying, "Damn, is that what I look like?" Spoiler alert, you look fantastic. But Millennium Park isn't just about the Bean, fam. It's an urban oasis with lush gardens, cool art installations, and even a concert venue. So, take a stroll, soak up the vibes, and maybe even bust out a dance move or two. No judgment here. Pro tip. Head to Crown Fountain, where you can cool off and get splashed by digital faces spitting water. It's weird, it's wonderful, it's Chicago. And hey, while you're at it, check out the Lurie Garden. It's like a little slice of paradise in the middle of the city. Next up, we're getting our culture on at the Art Institute of Chicago, one of the oldest and largest art museums in the world. We're talking masterpieces by legends like Monet, Van Gogh, Picasso, the whole gang's here. Seriously, this place has so much art, you could spend days here and still not see it all. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out the iconic American Gothic painting, get lost in the Impressionist galleries, and prepare to be amazed by the modern and contemporary art collections. Pro tip. Don't be afraid to get up close and personal with the art. It's like they always say, you can't spell art without RT, right? And hey, if you're feeling fancy, grab a bite to eat at Terzo Piano, the museum's rooftop restaurant with stunning city views. Because nothing says I appreciate art like a $20 salad. Now, let's head over to Navy Pier, Chicago's lakefront playground. This place has it all, from a giant Ferris wheel offering breathtaking views of the city to boat tours, shops, restaurants, and even a Shakespeare theater. But let's be real, we're all here for the food, right? And when in Chicago, you got to indulge in some deep dish pizza. Navy Pier has got you covered with plenty of options to satisfy your cheesy cravings. Pro tip. After stuffing your face with pizza, walk it off with a stroll along the pier and enjoy the beautiful views of Lake Michigan. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on one of the speedboats for a thrilling ride on the lake. Just try not to lose your lunch, especially after that deep dish feast. Chapter 4. The Magnificent Mile. Shop till you drop your bank balance. Get ready to empty your wallets, folks, because we're hitting up the Magnificent Mile, Chicago's answer to Rodeo Drive. This iconic stretch of Michigan Avenue is a shopper's paradise, with everything from high-end boutiques to department stores and flagship brands. But it's not just about shopping, guys. The Magnificent Mile is also home to some of the city's best restaurants, bars, and theaters. So, whether you're looking to splurge on a designer handbag or catch a Broadway show, this is the place to be. Pro tip. If you're on a budget, don't worry. There are plenty of affordable options too. Check out the Water Tower Place Mall for some great deals. And hey, if you're feeling really fancy, book a stay at the Drake Hotel, a Chicago landmark with old world charm and stunning views of Lake Michigan. Chapter 5. Willis Tower Skydeck, conquering your fear of heights and pigeons. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're going up, up, and away to the Willis Tower Skydeck. This iconic skyscraper offers jaw-dropping, panoramic views of Chicago and beyond. We're talking 1,353 feet in the air, people. But the real highlight here is the ledge. Glass boxes that extend out from the building, giving you the feeling of walking on air. It's the perfect spot for a selfie, if you dare. Pro tip. Try to visit on a clear day for the best views. And if you're feeling brave, go for the early morning or late evening time slots for a truly magical experience. And hey, if you're afraid of heights, just close your eyes and think of all the deep dish pizza you can eat afterward. Chapter 6. Lincoln Park Zoo, where the animals are free, but the parking ain't. Time to unleash your inner child at Lincoln Park Zoo, one of the oldest and largest free zoos in the United States. That's right, you heard me right, free. From gorillas and lions to penguins and polar bears, this zoo has got all your favorite furry and not so furry friends. Plus, with its beautiful setting in Lincoln Park, it's the perfect place for a family outing or a romantic date. Pro tip: be sure to check out the Kovler Lion House, home to the zoo's majestic African lions. And don't miss the Regenstein Small Mammal Reptile House, where you can get up close and personal with some creepy crawlies. And hey, if you're feeling peckish, grab a bite to eat at the Park Place Cafe, which offers stunning views of the zoo and the city skyline. Chapter 7. Batter up, folks, because we're heading to Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs and some of the most passionate baseball fans in the world. Even if you're not a baseball fan, you can't deny the electric atmosphere of a game at Wrigley. So, grab a hot dog, just maybe not the one that's been sitting out all day, a cold beer, and get ready to cheer on the Cubbies. And who knows, you might even witness history in the making. Pro tip: if you're on a budget, check out the bleachers for some of the most affordable tickets in the house. Just be prepared for a wild and rowdy crowd. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, try to catch a foul ball. Just make sure you're not too busy updating your Instagram story to pay attention to the game. Chapter 8. Museum Campus. Nerding out at the field, shed, and Adler. Calling all science nerds, history buffs, and marine life enthusiasts. Museum Campus is a must-visit for anyone who loves to learn and explore. We're talking 3 world-class museums: the Field Museum, the Shed Aquarium, and the Adler Planetarium, all in one convenient location. You can journey through time at the Field Museum, marvel at marine life at the Shed Aquarium, and explore the cosmos at the Adler Planetarium. Pro tip: plan to spend at least a day at Museum Campus, as each museum has so much to offer. And be sure to check out the museum websites for special exhibits and events. And hey, if you get hungry, grab a bite to eat at the Waterfront Cafe at the Shed Aquarium, which offers stunning views of Lake Michigan. Chapter 9. Chicago Riverwalk, where the river meets the good times. Get ready for a scenic stroll along the Chicago Riverwalk, a pedestrian-friendly path that winds its way through the heart of the city. You can enjoy stunning views of the city skyline, grab a bite to eat at one of the many waterfront restaurants, or just relax and soak up the vibes. Pro tip: take a river cruise for a unique perspective of the city. And if you're visiting during the summer, check out the Riverwalk's many events and festivals. And hey, if you're feeling romantic, rent a kayak or a paddle boat and explore the river at your own pace. Just try not to fall in, especially after a few drinks at the waterfront bars. Chapter 10. Buckingham Fountain. Waterworks, literally. Last but not least, we're ending our Chicago adventure at Buckingham Fountain, one of the most iconic landmarks in the city. This grand fountain is a sight to behold, especially at night when it's illuminated by a dazzling light show. Trust me, it's the perfect way to end a day of exploring the Windy City. Pro tip: pack a picnic and enjoy it in Grant Park, where the fountain is located. And be sure to stick around for the fountain's water and light show, which takes place every hour on the hour. And hey, if you're feeling really touristy, take a selfie with the fountain. Just try not to get too close, unless you want to be soaked by the spray. Outro. Saffron Seekers. Peace out from the Windy City. So there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-visit spots in Chicago. From iconic landmarks to world-class museums and everything in between, Chicago has something for everyone. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful in planning your trip. Be sure to check out our other travel videos for more travel tips and inspiration. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. Until next time, peace out from the Windy City.